Do you feel about asking the people of Lincoln for £25 extra per year for the service?
Well, I regret it very much as being party to setting the service up 10 years ago, believing in it and its importance, its ability to reduce the amount going into landfill and the amount we were recycling. To charge for a basic service like this, I think, is a matter of deep regret. But it's a consequence, a direct consequence of government decisions to reduce public spending, and that's what we're being forced to do.
A lot of talk tonight about placing the blame onto whichever government, but your ultimate say is that it's actually on the current cuts.
Well, it's the current government who made a conscious decision, it's clear, to deal with the current economic crisis by reducing public spending. Easy to talk about in theory. When people see how this is being played out at local level and its impact on local services, it means a very different thing.
And can you explain, please, how the scheme with the sticker will work on the bin? We had a few questions about it and people are a bit unsure about how it will work.
Well, I think those fears are unfounded because we know from experience of councils who've already done this that the sticker system works perfectly well. When you pay after you've paid for the service, you get the sticker, you put it on the back of your bin, you make sure that's displayed when your bin is put out ready for collection. We also give the contractor the address of all the people who paid, so they match both bins with stickers and their address list to make sure that they're collecting bins only from people who paid for the service.
Next year you have to make more cuts. What will be next?
Don't know at this stage. We're working on about 4 or 5 different strands. Impact on frontline services would be our absolute last resort. If we can drive out the savings we need by other means, we shall do so. But I can't promise that frontline services will be unaffected until we know how much savings we've driven out by other means.
And what about selling some assets? You've been looking at selling the lawn for a while now. Have you had any progress on that?
Well, selling assets only realises your capital receipt, and in fact sometimes it means you lose revenue, because if your capital receipt has been earning you revenue, it's revenue which is the problem the council has. We have a problem with capital because there are lots of capital projects you'd like to do and haven't got the capital monies to do. But selling assets don't solve our long-term problem of income. It's lack of income for the present time.